You enjoy? Have you ever missed a meal, kitty? Ever? I didn't think so. All right, so we're working. So far, I think we worked from probably somewhere from around here to here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5. And that was just in going over and editing one little chapter. All these chapters are small. So this is it right here, but this is not the final one. It takes a really long time, and it'll fight with you. So I'll like sometimes lay here, and it's fighting with me right here. And I'll lay right here, and I'll read from the big screen right over here. Kitties over that way. Facebook is pretty dangerous. It's a dangerous world to do this kind of stuff in. It's very, very dangerous. Because Facebook is borderline pornographic at times. And I don't recommend it for kids at all. I think it's a bad thing. That's my ID. I think Facebook needs a lot of cleanup. It's broken up a lot of marriages. This is the book that I'm working on. And that's a pretty recent update. This wouldn't be the correct update. There will be no perfect versions on Facebook, okay, of the book. There'll be nothing perfect about the book on Facebook. But the story is there. I promise you it's there. And this is kind of like what I'm working on right now. This is probably like an early update. Facebook is the weirdest thing when it comes to working on a book. You have to do a lot of fact checking and spell checking and going in and out, in and out, in and out, and trying another version. And the hardest thing to do with Facebook is to go in and edit. What do I like? You know what I like? I like when it says heart, because I don't put like on almost anything. You have to go in and just re-edit and re-edit. It's very difficult, but it's available. It's immediate. And it's fun. Well, you can bounce off. I'm going to show you how you can bounce off it. If I had another smartphone, I could really show you how you can bounce off of it. That's Facebook right there. In Facebook, I can show you probably like this, how I do it. If this was my smartphone, I could just press on it and the entire text would turn blue. I can hit copy and then boom. I can bring it into notes or anywhere very, very quickly. Writers did not have that kind of luxury a long time ago. But we have it now, which can make us possibly the best writers ever until we time travel. Until we time travel. Now, we're not going to get to time travel in Shepherds of Alaska. We're only going to hint to it. It does hint several times to it. If you're very, very, very intelligent, you can see the time travel stuff. But it's very, very hard to see. It has to do with the structure of the writing and how the characters sometimes enter a room twice. Yes, you can do that in the diner room, the dining room, or it's called a diner. It does happen a couple times. It's like he enters the room twice sometimes. And that's mostly just me editing and going through it. This is the most recent, so we're going to take it from Facebook. We're not going to airdrop. We're going to get in the habit of taking it from Facebook. Airdrops are messy. Facebook's clean. And it's better to do it this way so people can see it. There is a question mark. It does not bother me. I think it's kind of cool. It's as if Facebook is questioning something, even though it's not. I know it's not questioning anything. I know it's just something in the nature of the world. And there it is right there. And I think it's kind of cool because it's kind of time travel-y. It's another one right there. So I don't know, man. It's cool with me. Okay. So we did get what looked like, I would say, a copy. We went in, we hit this little button right here. We went in here to edit post. we went from the bottom, or we went from the top. We can go either way. Ooh, let's go from the bottom. Because Facebook likes to go from the bottom to the top when you're doing an edit. We're gonna go all the way from the bottom to the top. There is limits to Facebook. Do you know what I mean? You cannot put the whole novel on there. It won't allow it. And I don't blame them. I don't run a Facebook myself. But if I ran a writer site, I'd say, let's try to do no limit. Let's test that writer. And boy, that thing would take off. But it'd only be for writers, you know. But Facebook will, like if I took all 59 chapters, it would not take it. It wouldn't even allow me to post. Neither will Fiction Press. Okay. It's a big chunk. Let's go and go to notes. We're already at novels. We're already at chapter 60, which is not the correct chapter because that's the one I wrote it in. There's only one version of the novel, and it will take a few genius editors to find it. But there's only one version. We're going to go all the way up to the top. It's like a magic trick. We're going to delete, Control, and V. See it? Just like Spivey, Control and V. It's going to go through right here. It takes a moment, and we're going to take out these little Facebook question things, just a couple of them. And I'm going to do a return right underneath it. It's a computer thing. We're going to take this other question mark thing, leave them on Facebook, because Facebook, I'm only using Facebook to transfer it to one thing to another. And that does say chapter 60. Now, why does it just say needs proofread in process? It doesn't say the original thing. I frankly don't care, my dear. Let's go to this one and see this one way down here. Look at this stuff right here. Because Facebook did that. Now we're going to go, they did it very cleverly. They didn't mean to, though. They were trying to be nice. Now watch this. We're going to go like that. We're going to Control and V. It's just like painting. It's exactly like painting. It's no different at all. Only you're using words. A new book I'm working needs proofread and process. So I want to make that just very little words. Almost like just boom, 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 boom. This isn't really supposed to be here. You're really reading this. Kind of. For right now. We got it. Now, I also changed that first line, the Fairbanks Diner, and that's not changed. So this is incorrect. That's what I mean. We have to be careful. Let's go to this guy right over here. And let's scan all the way up here. Zuckerberg has $170 billion. Let's go to this one right here. There we go. Almost. He has $170 billion. Let's look how it begins. We're going to do it again and again until we get it right. And I'm going to video it. $107 billion is a lot of money. And that takes a lot of blood. A lot of blood. Here we go. The word is set after diner. That's incorrect. What we're going to do is we're going to go to the very bottom right here. Okay? The reason why I don't know yet. That is correct. This was an attempt to destroy this book for sure. It just happened tonight at 7:27 a.m. And I caught it. We're going to go like this. And this may have already happened in the book, which will explain the time travel. Because we're about to go into the NE equals dm cubed times the speed of light. square. We saved it. Now in time travel, if that would happen, you would come out with like 2 heads rather than 1. There we go. The Fairbanks Diner set along. That's correct. Very good, Zuckerberg. I'm glad you're listening. Now we go all the way down this way and we look for the very end. The wind roared, moving the door. Ding. And that's a transition right into You're Cute. A voice swam by him as Shep watched from the booth of the dog in the diner. The writer has the power, not Facebook. Right here is chapter 59. Above it is ding. If we look at that, it'll be the same. Thank you and good night.